Hey everyone, before we get started, just want to say that Ned Garden is having a huge sale on their playmats for spring. You can get buy one, get one, any classic mat 40% off with code SPRINGSALE. This stacks with my affiliate coupon code link, Straw Hat Pecan for additional 5% off, as well as they just added some new pre-orders from some playmats, right, with the Whole Cake Island, definitely fitting for set 11 coming around the corner, right? Well, not coming around the corner, but you know, coming out down the line. As well as they have some desk mats as well with some of their, you know, prints, as well as the mat that I use for my locals videos, the Shanks playmat, as you've seen. So if you want to check out Ned Garden, the link will be in the description. And again, you can use my coupon code Straw Hat Pecan for additional 5% off, as well as my affiliate link for TCG Player is in the description as well. If you guys are going to be picking up any singles off of TCG Player, you can use that link and help support the channel. But let's get into the deck list. We got Nami today, and the list comes from here on One Piece Top Decks, because honestly, I've seen a lot of variants, in some of the cards for Nami. So this is a list that I wanted to check out first. Seems like some pretty interesting pieces to kind of keep it consistent. So let's hop into this. Make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe. Check out some of my other videos from set 11 so far. We're going through all of the leaders just to see which is the most fun for me. But if you're not familiar with Nami, she had a lot of hype, being that, you know, Nami's a very popular character, and also the leader ability seems quite strong. Is your turn. Once per turn, you may activate this effect when a life card leaves any life area. Draw one card if you have 7 or less. So great way to keep your hand size up, right? And then also we have Dawn ×1 on opponent's attack once per turn. You may trash one card from your hand. This leader gains plus 2,000 power during this turn. One card to go plus 2k for the entire turn. Does help against aggro decks, right? But I will say, from seeing a lot of people play this deck, I think some issues will maybe rise against blue purple Luffy, being that they're swinging a lot higher than 7k oftentimes with their Sanji play, which oftentimes their Sanji play becomes a lot more effective than what we could do, given that they can stack their own deck. And also their 9 mom, the purple 9 mom that puts a 6 cost or lower to your opponent's life face up, right? That removes a decent amount of our mid-range bodies, right? I think the 8-drop kid will be really good into that matchup, just trashing one of their life. And then also establishing a 9 cost or a 9k power body, right? But let's get into the deck list. We've got Vivi from EBO2, a 3 cost 2k power 1k counter. On play, if your leader is multicolored and you have 5 or less cards in your hand, draw 2. I have also heard that even with your leader ability, you know, if you have to counter out those 9k power swings from like a blue purple Luffy, you'll be down on hand size. So the Vivi coming in to help us get that hand size back up is nice. And then we've got the Nojiko, a 2 cost 0k power 1k counter. On play, if your leader is Nami, return one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less to the owner's hand. This is really good tempo value. Of course, it could have only be used in the blue Nami deck before this, right? But 2 costs to bounce back a 5 is really good value in terms of, you know, Dawn you have to commit. Then we have the blue Sanji. There are a couple of cards in this deck you probably see that help us stack for this effect. Blue Sanji definitely getting a lot of showing in set 11 with how strong the combo pieces can be. Right, he is a 9 cost 9k power body, no counter. On play, reveal one card from the top of your deck. You may put into play one character with the cost of 9 or less other than the Sanji. Right, so basically, you want to stack your deck before you play Sanji and then cheat out an 8 cost body. Right, we don't run any 9 costs in here, but we have some really strong 8 cost body with the Luffy, Katakuri, or the 8-drop kid. Then we have Jozu, another strong tempo play, 6 cost 7k power 1k counter. On play, return one of your characters other than this card to your hand. Return up to 1 cost 6 or lower character to the original owner's hand. So you can play out Jozu to bounce back pretty much whatever your opponent just played out. Then we have the Nami, really good card. 5/6 1k counter blocker. On play, if your leader is multicolored, draw 3, and then you place 2 from your hand at the top or bottom of your deck in any order. Not a huge stack, but you could technically stack with this for a Sanji play, right? there are a little bit better options to do so, but this is another resort. And then we have the Luffy. This is a really good rush card, right? Being 8/8 rush, but also the when attacking does help us keep our leaderability online, right? Because I think you really just want to always have a Don attached to leader for that plus 2000, right? So this Luffy helping keep that online is pretty crucial because he has the when attacking, trash one card from your hand. Again, hand size can, I think, be hit or miss for this deck. Being, trashing one, it's a resource, but we do draw an extra resource when we either take a life on our own turn or hit our opponent's life, right? So his when attacking, trash one card from your hand, return one character with a cost of 4 or less to the owner's hand. This could be bouncing back one of your targets as well, replacing whatever you just trashed from hand, and then attach a rested Don to your leader. So again, like I said, a way to keep our leader ability online. And then we have the 2-cost teach, which when I saw this in the list, I was like, oh, that seems really interesting and actually pretty good for this deck. With leaders that require a Don attached to them, you have to kind of keep that in mind, right? Of how you can be the most efficient with your Don to both play on curve with your characters while also keeping that leader ability online, right? So the 2-cost teach, activate main, once per turn, place one card from your hand at the top of your deck. That's one way we can stack with Sanji, remember? And then attach 2 rested Don to one of your leader characters. Seems really good for this deck, I'm not going to lie. Seems really good. You wouldn't really get the rested Don so much as just the stack of your own 10 Don, but it does allow you to stack with Sanji, right? And then we got the Sanji 2K counter. Seems really good for this deck. I honestly didn't think of this 2K when I saw the deck. Don times 1 in attacking, add the top or bottom card from your life area to your hand, and then add 1 card from the top of your deck to the top of your life. So you get to cycle out your life. You don't really know what you're getting, but like the fact that you're taking a life on your own turn does activate your leader ability, right? So that seems really good. And also we do have 1 card in our deck that does flip the top life face up. So say you want to take that face up life, right? Maybe it's like a 2K counter that or something you want to play out. You can take that and just replace it. And then we got the Katakuri, the 8-cost, 8K power. On play, place 1 card character with a cost of 8 or less to the top or bottom of the owner's life area face up. Good way to get rid of the 8-cost green kid if they don't have a TCG on board to protect it from removal effects. And also just another big body that we can play off of Sanji. Then we have the Hiyori 2-cost, 0K power, 2K counter. On play, add the top or bottom card from your life area to your hand. Put 1 card from your hand to the top of your life. Just a 2K counter. Does, again, remove a card from your life. So that would activate your leader ability, right? And then you can stack something, I don't really know, maybe, like Red Rock. I don't know. I don't think you really want to stack anything, but it's mainly, I would assume, just to activate our leader ability, right? And then we've got the 8-cost Yellow Kid, 9K power, 0 counter. On play, rest this character, trash up to one of your opponent's top life cards, and then end of turn, if your opponent has 2 or less life, you draw 1, trash 1 from your hand. So some good cycle. Say you need some 2K counters, right? We don't have a ton of bricks, mainly just our top end, but a decent way if we need to get rid of some, because we don't run any of these 0-cost events. Then we have Zeus, a new 2K counter, 2-cost, 2K power, 2K counter. On play, you might add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. Again, leader ability. KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Again, pretty good value for 2 Don. You KO at 5 cost, and you take your life to your hand to activate leader ability. Then we got the Katakuri blocker. Like I mentioned, 5/6, 1K counter. Blocker, activate main. Turn top card of your life face up. Give one of your leader or characters 1 rested Don. So another way to attach Don to your leader. And then we have 2 copies of Red Rock. I think this is super good into Blue Purple Luffy, right? Just to remove some of their big bodies. right? I think we need this card in the deck. Just 2 copies, 6 Dawn to remove anything. It's, you know, pretty expensive, but I think you need it at the end of the day. Again, I haven't tested out Nami. I haven't even really played too much against Nami, but a lot of people are interested in this deck. I am too. We'll see how this goes. Let me know down in the comments any other lists that I should try, any suggestions, right? Because again, I think I have seen a lot of variants, right? I've seen lists that don't run the Teach, don't run the VV, run like less, more of the Sanji and like more like tempo and control-ish style of things. But I do at first glance like this list, so let's get into some games. Okay, oh, this is interesting. I think should we take first from him? I think we'll try. Honestly, I think, like, am I just relying on the VV to fix my hand? You can play out on, right, on my 3 Dawn just to draw 2. So that's actually really good. And another Teach. Interesting. We'll just play that out. I can't swing. Forgot about that. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have. Oof. Let's see. Hopefully we can find like a Nami. Yikes. Yeah, we kind of have to take that. Let's see. So we have a couple of options here, right? I could Nochiko, remove that. Does he want to play it back out? He'll be at 7 Dawn. I don't like. Is that the worst? To give him back that? I could also KO it with a 2K, but I kind of want to leave the 2K in my hand. Because if he goes up there, we're gonna be at 7. So then 7 Dawn, I could play out a Teach, right? I think we'll use the Nochiko. Sure. Just go 6 of life. He takes. Go boom. Oh wait, no, I can play out to Teach. Forgot. I don't know why I thought I needed 4 Dawn. I could have swung higher. I immediately forgot how much the Dawn the Nochiko was. I don't know, my brain stopped working. Okay, yeah, he does play it back out to ramp. Plays out the second one. I can trash a brick and then just give him 1. I think that's... And then no blocker step. Okay, so yeah, that goes before the blocker step. And then I think, do I give him a Nochiko? 7 Dawn. I could bounce 1 back. I think I'll give him Teach. Okay, Nami is pretty good. Nami is pretty good. I can go Nami, Nochiko, bounce 1 of them back, and then use Teach to attach Restodon so I can swing. But I don't really want to do that unless we Nami first and see what we get. Or I could Nochiko first, bounce back, use Teach to put like one of these guys to my top, draw it with Nami, then, you know, do it then. Yeah. Okay, I think that might be the best order. Or I don't know if it matters because I could just put it back with Nami anyway. All right, let's go here. I'm thinking a lot. It's Nami. Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think I want to play out an 8-cost kid next turn. Do I need... So what I need to do is place... like, both at the top. Or no. Actually, no, it doesn't... Right? Okay, so I can go... this at the top. This at the top. Yeah. And then place at the top. It doesn't matter. Just one of these guys. Go. 7. Okay. Jeez. Yeah, I can see why my hand size is getting a little bit lower. Having to counter out from a 6K. My hope is that he swings to match the 6k off of Bon Clay, but I don't think that gives him the best value. He drew a Sanji. Yeah, this is what kind of I fear happens. Hopefully trashing one of his life with 8 cost. Oof, yeah, see, that's unfortunate. Lose the 9 mom heals. We'll at least trash that. What does he put to my life? Yep, teach. Well, we already have that kind of, we'll use our lead ability, trash one of this, go up there, resolve. So now he would have to attach Don, but that's honestly what I would hope, that he attaches Don here and swings 7, matching this, so I can swing into it. But he will. I'll take. Right? Yeah. So we just Sanji, deploy over Nojiko, use card action, trash one of your opponent's life, use a card ability, draw that. I need to swing 2 into there. But losing the teach actually really hurt me, I realize. Go 5. Do I leave the Nami standing as a blocker? Probably, because I have literally no counter. I actually kind of forgot that for a second, that I lost out on that. We do get to draw and cycle. Let's cycle out one of them. We get 1k counter, so we can go up to block out a 7k swing. We also have a blocker. If he does another Sanji Big Mom combo, we're kind of just screwed. He gets a 2k counter. We could always play out another one, just hard cast. Yeah, we're kind of... This is the struggle, right? Honestly, maybe not. If we trash another life, we get 2 cycle per turn. I can still put on my leader ability, which is... It's not looking great, though. Because of how much damage I'm probably going to take here. Probably block out 1, maybe 2. See if he leaves up a Don for like Gum Gum Giant. We can counter the 6, block out one of the 9s, and just take 1. See, does he want to try to swing here? We could defend that too. Interesting. Well, that still counters out of 1, I guess. Oh, perfect. Counter 1. And we'll counter 2 if he swings. Yes. That is perfect. I could 8 cost to his life. I think we just want to use another 8 cost kid. Trash. Lost out on a grab blade. Interesting. We'll just go 7 at life. Gives us that 2k that we knew we picked up. Go 9 and 9. And then we're at 3 life. Ooh, does he counter that? I think we try and put him down to 0. So, ooh, he gave us 1 and 1. Do I think he doesn't have a 2k counter? I think that was my best bet to survive, honestly. And then we cycle out 2 dead cards. We get a counter. I think we cycle out the Katakuri. We drew 2 1k counters. So we have 3 1k counters, a blocker, and we can go up to a 7k leader from this. That's not bad. He picks up a Gum Gum Giant. Doesn't have any blockers, though. 4 cards in hand. That's still scary. He does show that he wants to go up my board. Which honestly is a valid option. Okay. There goes my blocker, Nami. I do have 3 1k counters if he swings 9, 9, and 9 against my 9s. Goes 2 life because he's gonna keep that up. I don't think we protect our life. I don't think we need to, because if I keep this, do we just take them all and play out an 8/8 rush. Is 8/8 rush worth it, or is it at 2 life just to attach more Dawn? I think it's just attach more Dawn. I think we just take all these anyway. Right? There's 2 more swings coming at me. It's gonna be this turn like anyway. I could play out like 2 blockers, but there's nothing you can do against this board, right? Nothing at this point. Okay, let's see. He didn't have counter before. I could win off of 3 swings with 10 Dawn. Let's see. A 10/11 gets us past the Gum Giant off of a 2K with only 2 Dawn attached. And go 11/11/11. That leaves me 4 Dawn open. So I could go like 9 again. I think I go, because if I just go 10, he just Gum Giants to get out of it for free. So that's why I want to attach 2 Dawn just to see. Because he's probably going to Gum Giant off the... Oh, no, he doesn't. Okay, well, that's not great. If he has a second Gum Giant, which why wouldn't you do that if you don't? I can go 9 and 11 still with this Dawn. Or 10 and 10, which... If he takes, then I know he's in a rough spot. Oh. That also is fair, but no more Dawn. I think 9 and 11 might get us there, hopefully. You know, if he's got it, right? At this point. What could it have been? Fair. Ah, GG. Do you keep that other Dawn for the Gum Giant, or did he not get it? Maybe he got the Gum Giant from his last life? I don't know. I don't know how that exactly worked. No. The last life was the Red Rock. I feel like you Gum Giant to save yourself, because he would have drawn into a 2K counter. Yeah, he would have drawn into a 2K counter, right? If you have 2 active Dawn, I think you just do 2 Gums. Even if it puts you back to 6 Dawn, you have this board. I have no life. It doesn't matter, right? Or maybe it does. Maybe you think I have a bunch of 2K counters that I go to a 7K leader for the turn and just kind of survive somehow. But no, I don't think there's any surviving that. GG. Yeah, I think 8 cost Yellow Kid is really strong in this, trashing a life when you're 3K leader, or a 3 life leader, I should say. But overall, like, this is so scary. Like, this is just a perfect, like, Sanji into Big Mom every turn to remove our 5 and 6 costs, like I talked about being really bad for us. But it ended up just working out that we had enough 9K swings to go in for a game there. But that also shows how strong Gum Giant is, right? That is crazy. You know, puts him up to a 10K, you know, draws 2 cards. Oof. All right, we got, oh, Whitebeard. I think we want to take second. I think. This doesn't feel like a great hand. I can bounce back something he plays on 4 Dawn and keep. Maybe the Nami will help us too. Katakuri is also good, right? Just 2 Dawn. I don't think we have a. Maybe we do want to go first. I thought maybe going second, but I feel like, especially against a 6K leader, maybe second. I don't know. I also don't know what new red Whitebeard stuff there is. There's just some good, generically good red cards, like the Sanji or the new Rush Luffy from the starter deck, right? Stuff like that. But I don't know what else Whitebeard got. See if he plays out the Sanji. It's kind of what I'm expecting. I don't really have a 2K counter that I want to get rid of either. Oh, he does not. He just swings 8 at me, and we don't have 2 2Ks either, so maybe we'll play out the Teach. Okay, leaves a Dawn open. Interesting. Yeah, we'll play out Teach, swing 7. Because I don't really want to stack anything, because I do need to just go through some cards. I don't have like 2K counters I want to get rid of. Next turn we'll probably play out the Nami, stack our deck, or just cycle through some stuff maybe. Just looking for a 2K counter here. Honestly, maybe I should have mulliganed for the 8-cost yellow Captain Kidd. He uses a guard point. No 2k counters, I guess. I don't have any either. You know, I'm right there with you, man. It's rough out here. Yeah, going to 6. We can even... I think we'll just become a... You know? Maybe we don't need 2 of these. It's 5 Don. Does he play out like a rush? If he plays out the ace, now he can't swing with it. Just keeps it on the board, I guess. Ah, just a vanilla. Interesting. This feels very like retro-esque. He's just playing out like the big vanillas and keeping a Don open. I think we'll play out Nami. Honestly, I guess Katakuri is my best stack. Now that I did pick up the Sanji, so I gotta play on top. Well, also I could do anything with the. Yeah, because I have the teach. I forget. Maybe I'll rush out the Luffy. So I'll just put Kata to the top, and then Luffy, and then I'll just poke 6. Because he might not have a lot of counter. He would give up a guard point for a 7. You know, I don't know. At least Nami is also a 6k body, so it can she can swing into him with no Don attached. Just gives us a 1k. Okie dokie. We pass. Yeah, because Whitebeard wants to aggressively defend. He's also a 6k leader. We won't really get that draw from leaving a life leaving area unless it's our own. Do I want to keep the Red Rock? Kind of. For maybe like a 9 beard if he plays that still. So maybe I'll trash a teach. Because he might play out the 7-cost ace, which can still swing at me. Oh, just the... Okay, rush ace. So he's going to swing 7 and 7. All right. Counter 1. And then we'll counter 1 again. He leaves no Don open. But I don't really have... Well, no, we're rushing out the Luffy. Wait, no, what? The Luffy was supposed to be the second. I clicked the Luffy second. Is that not how the stack works with this? I don't... Wait, did I click it wrong? I clicked the Luffy second. That is... Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me really sad. Wait, no, I'm also on 8 Don. I'm really stupid. I'm on 8 Don, not 9. Oh, I'm dumb. That's fine then. We'll just play out the Luffy. Do I want to get rid of this? I kind of actually just want Vivi to draw some cards. Now, because next turn I could stack with Teach, play Sanji into Luffy, right? But he doesn't leave any Don open. That's why the 8k swing would be kind of nice. The 5 Don does leave me options. Okay, so my options are Vivi, draw 2. Next turn I can stack this with that, play it both out, then bounce Vivi back to my hand with Luffy's ability. I think that makes more sense. Okay. Then we can establish another and then swing with Teach, right? And do I want these Katakuris? I guess so. One more target. So it just says select one more target. So is the second selected the first card to come out of life? That seems weird. Then we'll put red. It doesn't matter what I get because I'll just stack it next turn anyway. 7. Cool. We get to draw. So we drew it back. That's not bad. I guess he doesn't have much counter. Okay. I think I'll still leave my blocker standing. I don't know. Well, no, because if I pressure him, he's going to take that life anyway next turn. So the only actual pressure I would do is against the 6k body. Just to get a card out of hand. Because if he takes this life, he was going to take it in his next turn anyway. So he lets it go. I guess that's good for us then. We can trash the second VV. He plays out the 9-beard. Okay. If I become a 7k leader... Oh, okay. That's fine. I wish I kept one of the Katas in hand just to trash it for counter. I'm not gonna lie. VV, because I'm gonna get one back next turn anyway. Okay. Oh, but then I don't get to attach the rest of Dawn. But that's still okay, I guess. Because I'll attach the rest of Dawn with this guy. So I swing 8 here. Trash you. Bounce this back. Attach the Dawn there. Not bad. So he gives us a 2k counter for that. Again, signifying that he doesn't have a lot of counter. So we'll go 7 at 6. He gives us a 2k counter there. Interesting. Okay, we'll pass. We have a 2k, 1k, 1k, and we become a 7k leader. We can red rock his 9-beard next turn. He doesn't take the life because of that 9-beard. Okay, let's see. He gets a Marco blocker. Maybe he just blockers up. Still at 3 life, so I feel kind of healthy. Ace coming down. Luffy's a 5k. That's scary. Oh, Luffy might go. Luffy might disappear, but he doesn't leave any Dawn open for an event. He's gonna KO our blocker. Oh, then I'll take, and then I can save Luffy, right? Wait, does this count bottom deck's at 4 or less? That doesn't help me. So we'll give 2k and 1k, 1k. We actually almost didn't have enough. Whew. Oh, the rush. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, I'm stupid. I forgot Ace had rush. So used to seeing him in oh well, I think we just swing here, right? And hope he doesn't have enough counter. 19. Used to seeing this in Red Purple Law. Remember when that kind of used to be run as a minusing effect? Ah, GG. Forgot that in Whitebeard matchups he actually gets rush. Yeah, dude, I'm still a little clunky with this. I'll be the first to say it, right? I'm probably making some mistakes, but it's very interesting to think about. I think it's just a little bit more awkward going from stacking with Blue Purple Luffy to this because it's so free in Blue Purple Luffy. It's literally your leader ability. And stacking 5, like, it's so crazy. But like doing this method or like with the Nami, it's just always like a little bit awkward. And also, yeah, I completely, I guess I messed up stacking that one turn, but it ended up not mattering because I wasn't even at 9 Dawn anyway, because I'm, again, just, you know, stupid. But GG. This could be bad for us, right? We are going first. Actually, I'll keep then. We'll draw 2 cards with this. I can become a 7k leader. That actually helped me get out of some of the first swings, right? Well, I can't now, but, you know, I could. My counter out 4? Actually, no, I don't think I counter out 4. If they just go 9 at life. If they go 5, we counter 1. If they go 7, banish with Onami, we counter that. 9, we take. 6, 7. Okay. They just did it slowly. Fair enough. Take. Okie dokie. I think in this circumstance, I play Katakuri. Use ability. So that I can trash, right? To become a 7k. No, just go. That's fine. Okay, they give us a 2k. I wonder what kind of build they're running. Because normally I would just take that if I'm Yamato. If I have a bunch of the Wano characters that trigger out of life for free if your opponent's at 3 or less. Maybe they're not running a lot of those. 7 Dawn. We just play out another blocker. Maybe bounce back the Vivi with Jozu. Bounce back whatever they play. Could be the move. That's going to be a block. That's going to be a block angle. That's just going to be as... Yep, just going to block that. Yeah. Okie dokie. We'll probably just play out Nami and teach. Do I just swing 5? Because we have the Sanji Luffy combo. I think I'm just gonna bottom deck some bricks. What are the odds that I need a red rock against them? Probably low. Honestly, I might want to just Sanji into Kid. But I have 2 kids, so we'll just bottom deck one of them. Boom, play that out. Pass. 9 Dawn. I can stack, but I can't give leader ability, so that sucks. That actually sucks. Yeah, maybe I should have stacked with Nami then. Still not probably doing the most optimal sequencing here, as I'm getting used to like the stacking with this deck. I think in person this would be a lot easier. In person, I honestly think this would be a lot easier. They just rest my board with Noah's Ark. Okay, and then they buff themselves to 8. Okay, we'll just give 2. Do I not have another 2K? Oh, no, I do. I knew I had another 2K. Okay. All right. Fair enough, right? We'll just stack the kid. So we'll get some draw. We'll boom, bam. Trash. Draw. Nice. Okay. Billionfold world. Don't know how to even say that. Just go 5. Okay, they take the 5. Are they hoping for a body? Or maybe something to KO Nami? Ah, Amaru. I think that's good for us. Oh, yeah, actually, no, wait, that was bad because I healed them, so I can't cycle with 8-drop. Interesting. But yeah, the previous turns, I should have just stacked with Nami regardless. Because then I could have used Teach to attach Rested Dawn to leader, right? Here, you definitely want to swing 5. Hope I block out with the 6 for free, because then you keep my blocker rested. Because now I can just do that, and then she'll just restand, and it'll be all okay. Honestly, I think I just Luffy over top of this. Get that back. Give a Dawn to leader. Even though I can't swing, I can still become a 7k leader. So I think I'll do that. Go 8. Trashing. A Jozu. Bounce back, bounce back. I can actually play out the Teach again. Draw into that. That's not bad. Yeah, I could play out the Teach. Or do I want to just keep all my cards in hand for counter? Maybe. Let's just swing 11 to guarantee they take. Okie dokie. Trash dead card. We have so much counter. I think we'll be all right. 8 cards in hand, 2 life. I mean, they got the double attack, but all we have to do is make sure they can't rest a 5 cost, which is a little bit tricky, you know? And as long as we can block out the double attack, we'll be okay. If they play out a 10 drop, that does make things a little bit more awkward, but they don't. See what they do. 8, we'll just use leader ability trashing 1 BB since we have another. And then we'll give a 2k Zeus, go up to 9. So 2 cards to still go up to 9, but at least we're 7k for the turn. But it was a, you know, a 1k at least. I think we take and we're okay. 7 Don. Oh, okay. There's the rush. Nekamamushi. Still doesn't. We'll just 2k that. I would have just swung 10 there first to burn out some cards from my hand, truthfully. I think we'll probably just get it, right? With the 9s and 8s we have. They have a Dawn open, so they could maybe like L4, which I think goes +4 if I'm at 2 or less life. But I think we got it. So we'll just go in. They had a 0 cost, another 0 cost. Actually, do they have a lot of counter? That is a lot of counter for not that many cards in hand. GG. But those are the games for today. I was hoping to get like more of like an aggro matchup, but I think honestly people are kind of hopping off of Blue Dofi. Is it anticipation of the ban list, or maybe, I don't know, I just haven't seen it on the sim as much, right? But overall, I do think that this still has a rough matchup into blue purple, because you're still having to counter out with a lot of cards even once you're a 7k leader against those 9k swings, and the purple 9 mom does work pretty well against us. But maybe there's better lists that tech against it. I don't know. I think that the 8 drop yellow kid trashing that life cycling does help, right? That does help. But yeah, let me know, because this was my first time playing the deck, so please be gentle towards me. But also, I'm just playing these to get a feel of like how fun they are, truthfully. And I will say, so far still, out of blue purple Luffy, purple Katakuri, Jinbei, and now Nami, 4 leaders so far, I'd still say that Katakuri was the most fun and also feels really good when you find your pieces. But I think Nami has a lot of potential to be really good. It just becomes a balancing act of hand size, stacking the deck of how you can, while also trying to tempo your opponent with like your Jozu and such, you know, and Nojiko. I really feel like maybe the 8-drop Katakuri, I didn't utilize it as much, because that does seem like our tempo curve goes like Nojiko can bounce any 4 cost, 5 cost they played out, and then Jozu can bounce back Nojiko to bounce back any 6 cost they play. Then going into like 8-9 Don can play out Katakuri to, you know, heal the life, whatever they played out with like an 8-drop. And then at that point, you can try to stack with maybe Teach to try to get out like a Sanji Kid combo. So for starting hand, definitely after playing a few of them, it does seem like you want to find some of those tempo cards that I've talked about, right? 2k counters definitely are important. I'd say that Sanji seems like a good early card to play out if you're looking for a 2k counter in your hand. So starting hand, definitely like Nojiko felt good. Josu feels pretty good too, although I didn't use him too much just against our particular games. Definitely against blue purple, we'd probably want to see our Sanji and like a stack option with Nami or Teach, right? And then maybe the 8-drop as well. Red Rock is good too, so those seem like the pieces you want to see against blue purple. So definitely want to look for maybe a couple of those in your starting hand against that. Otherwise, you know, if we're going first, VV is always a decent option too, to just fill your hand size, establishing something small that you can bounce back for Josu, possibly on a future turn. Nami always feels like a good piece to have. So looking for a starting hand, definitely maybe one Sanji, one Nami, one Nojiko, something along those lines. Seems like overall a pretty good starting hand, as well as if you find because if you find a Nami in your starting hand, you always have the possibility to find your other pieces. So Nami, Sanji, Nojiko definitely feel like good staples to find in your starting hand, along with any like 2k counter to kind of you know, help use your leader ability. Or, you know, Zeus can always remove board 2. So yeah, I'd say out of the games that I played, I was definitely looking for like those 3 in my starting hands that always kind of felt pretty good. But yeah, let me know down in the comments what you think. Again, I'm just trying to get a general basis feeling for all the decks in set 11 before I give my opinion on which, you know, were the most fun to play for me and what felt the strongest. Nami does feel pretty strong, but also feels like if it can get knocked off balance at the wrong point in time in the matchup, it definitely feels like it could, you know, fall apart. But overall, still feels very strong. Don't get me wrong, it still feels very strong, and we're still very early in the set. So definitely we could see some more deck lists come out that kind of break this leader, right? Like I said in the beginning, there's been a lot of variance with the list that I have seen for this because it's also a popular character. With a popular character, you have to imagine that there'll be a lot of people trying it in their own ways. So we'll definitely see a lot of different deck lists come out for this. It's not like a solved list or anything as of yet. So definitely looking forward to more lists for this. So if you have any more to recommend, let me know. Any cards to check out for it, let me know. But either way, leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you on the next one. Bye-bye.